he'll be back in the area?
Love it. I mean, you know what shocked me is how nice people are. You know, I was at the airport, and my car was, my driver was late, and I was like, oh, you know, so I was waiting, and this gentleman came to me and said, are you okay? Is everything all right? You need some help? And I was like, no, I'm okay, thanks very much. He was like, well, welcome to Tulsa. And I was like, wow, so nice, so polite, you know. It's really refreshing, you know, to meet nice people like that. You know, he was really genuine. He was like very nice, you know.
I would say we're all set up tonight for Streets Gone Wild.
Right.
Hopefully this will be an annual event.
Yeah.
And then everything go good for sound check and stuff today?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great crew, a wonderful crew. We've done many shows with that particular promoter, Frederick, and his crew, and they're nice people, and you know, I mean, they treat us very well. You know, I'm very happy to be here. You know.
The last time we spoke was a few months ago.
Right.
We talked about your Kickstarter. Has everything been finalized, or are you still working on some gifts for people?
Well, we still have the pledge is going on till October 21st. October 21st, I'll be done with it completely. The album will have to be out. I mean, at least the downloads. And so people have up to October 21st to pre-order the CD, or to pre-order some items like jackets or you know, shirts or whatever I have for sale, CDs, whatever, you know. And it's going pretty well. I haven't raised as much money as I would have loved to, you know, but I understand, you know, it's a difficult thing, but you know, this, you know, I've raised a lot of money, but I'm going to also invest a lot of my money, my own personal money. So it'll be all right, you know. It's a good thing. It's a really interesting CD because it's a bunch of cover songs by well-known artists. Songs. Well, I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to say anything. But anyway, as I was telling you, Jeremy, it's very tricky to redo a song written and sang by a really well-known artist. Why? Because first of all, you can never, ever beat the original. It doesn't matter how good or bad the original can be, it's always the original. So you have to respect that. However, as I told you, you can give it a different flavor. You can inject your own point of view, your own, you know, and that's really important to do that, because there's no sense for me, I mean, redoing a song that's been done before, redoing it just like the original, really, I mean, it's a waste of time. People are going to say, I'm going to listen to the original, this guy sucks, you know. So, again, I'm adding a little bit of my personal point of view, which is, I wanted this album to be a bit a mixture of rock, pop, blues, of course, and flamenco, because I come from a Spanish background, so I decided to add to use two acoustic flamenco players, and we're approaching the songs with a bit of a flamenco flavor. When they play, they don't necessarily play the song just, I mean, you have to respect the original, but you have to give it your own thing. So they use a lot of flamenco flavor, palmas and things. So.
I was going to ask, because you have such a unique voice, did you ever do any singing lessons for that?
Not really. I took a lesson when I was a kid once. And I was a rebel, so I was like, screw that, you know, which is a mistake. Now that I look back, I should have taken more classes, you know. I think the more you know, the better you are, and more, as they say, knowledge is power. So I think it's important to take classes, although I didn't. I've taken a class not so long ago, not so long ago I went on, I talked to this guy, I forgot his name, and really great teacher. I apologize if I'm forgetting his name right now. It's not, I don't want to be disrespectful, it's just I'm forgetting right now. Wonderful teacher, but I took one class with him, or one or two, just to refresh my memory on how to warm up correctly, because I didn't know. And that was it. I'm like, okay, great. And then he emailed me not so long ago, and he said, hey, you're doing great, or whatever, you know. And no, I really didn't take classes.
Now we're almost at the end of 2016. Do you have any big plans coming for 2017?
Well, yeah, I do. It's just, of course, touring with Great White. We're preparing an album for Michael Wagner, the producer, Michael Wagner. We're going to be in studio in Nashville for about a month and a half in Nashville, recording and producing, mixing an album. Michael Wagner is going to be the producer. That should start January 3rd, I believe. And then, meantime, I'm going to be continuing. I'm going to continue promoting my own thing, my own CD, and I really don't know what's going to happen with that. Meaning, I don't know how people are going to react to that album. You know. But you know, one thing is really important, and I want to stress this out. A lot of people probably wonder how you do an album and why you do an album and everything. I think it's important as an artist to do something for yourself first. Meaning you do things for you as an artist. You don't do things for your girlfriends. You don't do things for MTV, VH1, for journalists. You do things for yourself. And then if you're lucky enough, if somebody likes your stuff, people like yourself, you pay attention to my work and everything, then I'm blessed, you know. But I think as an artist, you should primarily do things for you. It's really important because too many people do things for labels or to please the media or whatever. I do things for me. I enjoy singing.
Whatever comes from the heart.
Yeah, it has to come from here, you know. It has to come from here. It's just like, wow, you know. Music is a really personal thing, you know. I mean, you know, it's an emotion that you feel, but if you're lucky enough, if you can share it with other people, God, you're so blessed. You know, because so many great artists never got the chance to be accepted. You know what I mean? So when you get accepted by the crowd, by people such as yourself and everything, it's a blessing, and I'm flattered. You know, I never take it for granted, but I don't do things for other people. I do things for myself first, and I think it's as an artist, it's really important. You know, when you join a band, when you replace someone. Again, I told you, you can never be as good as the original, never. But you can bring your own flavor. I told you that.
Yeah.
It's like making love, right? We talked about that. It's like when you have a girlfriend, a new girlfriend. Okay. You can never be. I wouldn't say you can never be. You just have to be different than the previous lover, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever.
Add your own little flavor.
Yeah, you add your own flavor to it, you know what I mean? And you become who you are. I mean, you are who you are, and then she's gonna love you, or he's gonna love you for who you are. Not thinking, well, my boyfriend maybe has a longer penis, so maybe I should be with my boyfriend, you know? No, it doesn't work like that, because you bring something else. You bring flowers, you bring something that maybe he didn't or she didn't have, and that's why you're here today, and that's why he or she is not here today. Do you know what I mean? It's really important. You know, music is the same thing. Music is love anyway.
Alright, before we end it, is there anything you would like to ask me? I usually do that at the end of the interviews.
Are you coming to the show?
Oh yeah, I'll be there all night watching you.
Well, great. You told me you went to see Collective Soul and the Goo Goo Dolls, right?
Oh yeah, that was a great show. I saw them at Rogers, Arkansas.
Right.
A few days ago. 2,500
people, good. Those guys are great.
Amazing.
Yeah, I really enjoy those two bands. Great performers, great writers. I love the Goo Goo Dolls. Collective Soul is also a great band. I'm so glad everybody is still touring and the music scene is still happening, you know. So, again, every day I wake up and every day I think, thank you God for giving me the chance to be here today. That's all.
Let me hit pause on this, make sure we got it.
Thanks. Bye guys. See you soon.